It's a goal! Can you believe it? It's extraordinary.
Showdown, always an extraordinary time on the calendar for South Australians. If you live in, like, you grew up in South Australia.
I did.
You circle it, both of them.
Yeah, you do. It's an exciting game, and this one was no different. Adelaide got a bit of a jump, but Port came really hard in that last quarter, as you can see, and made it a really tight contest at the end. Matty Broadbent, it was good to see him back in the side for Port Adelaide. Unfortunately, turned that one over and Crows kicked the sealer, but it was a really tight contest, and as you said, it's always exciting in Adelaide. There's a buzz around the city when those games are on the Showdown, and I moved to Perth, and it was similar for the Derby, so those games are really, really exciting for the whole city.
And I love that a first-class cricketer won the Showdown medal. More on Alex Keith later. Sloppy Neil, it was a Crows in the end. Alex Keith won the medal. Port challenged late, but they didn't do enough. Take it away.
No, they didn't. The first quarter was pretty tightly contested. There was only 2 goals kicked, and the Crows were up by 11.
It took a while for a score.
It did. It took a while. It was similar to the week before with the Freo Crows game as well. It was really tightly contested, and the Crows' defence are holding up really well. In the second quarter, the Crows got goals through Rory Atkins and Tom Lynch to pull away at the main break, and they were up by 21 points at half-time. An absolute ripper there by Rory Atkins. Hugh Greenwood back in the side the last couple of weeks and kicking goals, as he does.
Loves it.
In the last quarter, the Power, they made a late charge to get pretty close. It was within 12 points, but goals to Tex Walker and Riley Knight finished off the game. Rory Sloane, as you mentioned, was huge, 26 disposals and 15 tackles. But Alex Keith won the medal with an excellent performance down back. The 3 things that I learnt: Adelaide's defence are becoming a formidable combo. They've got some great players down there that are stepping up in the void of a couple leaving with Lever, and obviously Phil
Duday doing his knee.
Duday out as well. So Alex Keith's really stepped up. The second thing, Dougal Howard showed his versatility up forward. We know he's an excellent defender, but he played really well up forward last night. And the third thing, Rory Sloane led from the front. As I mentioned, 26 disposals and 15 tackles. He was awesome.
Showdowns suit this man.
They do. As we spoke about before, he's another one that would love these conditions, and one of the hardest blokes I've played against. So,
Alex Keith, does he become the first man in the history of the world to play first-class cricket on the Adelaide Oval and win a Showdown medal?
I'd say so.
Surely.
Can't think of any other names.
Small field. But in the history of the world.
Look,
that's not bad, is it?
He's having a terrific season, isn't he? He's the #1 intercept player in the competition right now. He's playing some great football down back, and helped out, of course, by Daniel Talia, who had probably his best game last night too.
Yeah, Lockie pointed out, though, but Duday went down, who replaced Lever. Keith's replaced Duday, so they've done really well. Does Josh Jenkins get back into the side? So the big easy's playing well.
Yep.
So too is Tommy Lynch.
Yeah, Himmelberg, Lynch and also Taylor Walker up there at the moment. He got his opportunity a couple of weeks ago, Himmelberg, with Josh Jenkins going back to the SANFL to find some form, and has played really well. So, look, at the moment, you wouldn't change a winning formula. Unfortunately for Josh, he's just got to wait until... Himmelberg is the one who is the most likely to go out. So he's got to either wait for him to have a couple of poor games or get injured. Touch wood, he doesn't.
Absolutely. So Crows beat the undermanned Power.